bars.
Yeah.
You just go for it now on the horizontal.
Can Ilya Kovtun get a third gold? I mean, second highest qualifier. What are you feeling, Beth?
I think he can, and he's gonna just be really pleased with the performance. He obviously had a down year last year whilst transferring countries. And I think he's just out there. He looks strong. He's performed well in the all-around competition on this piece of apparatus, and the crowd are definitely with him.
Well, that's it. It's home crowd for him now as he's switched to Croatia from Ukraine. Excuse me. But this young lad here, 21 years old, the German is going to start the high bar final. Expect fireworks, expect high release and catches, and lots of cheers and screams, and hopefully stick bonuses as well. That's what we want. So let's hand down to commentary now with Craig Heap and Christine Still. This is Radomir Stellmark of Germany, the German all-around champion. He used to represent Ukraine, actually. And there we are. Craig, Christine, it's over to you.
Thank you, Matt, and welcome to the Flight Club. We are going to be entertained on this final piece of apparatus. Stellmark kick things off, 21 years of age, from Germany.
And jumps up to the high bar, swings immediately up into the handstand. They have to fly round, release and recatch. That's one of the most difficult skills. Somersault straight with the full twist, but he made it look very easy. Now they have to do close elements as well. The squat in between the arms, there again with the half turn was one of those. Oh, and another massively difficult element, a Kachev with the full turn. And you have to catch on straight arms. And the tolerance for missing is so small. He got his hands on, but he didn't get the dowels right over, so that he wasn't able to keep grasping it. So I think they'll give him the difficulty because he had a momentary hang, but he will lose one whole mark for falling off. He starts again. The straight Kachev then without the full twist. Sure of that, the hop full turn. Another of those close bar elements, Stolder to handstand. He changes the shape, ready for the dismount. Very nice. Double twisting, double straight. He'll be bitterly disappointed with himself. It was just a fraction off that release in the middle.
Well, when you try and combine skills together, he did the squat dislocate with half turn, and then immediately into that straight Kachev with the full turn. Good extension on the catch there, the full twisting Kovac, Kasina. There you go. That was a little bit wild as well. The squat dislocate with the full turn. The gymnasts have to get as close to the vertical or the handstand as possible. And that's where you can pick up a hefty penalty. Interestingly, only one gymnast got the stick bonus in qualification, Karen Spencer of Bulgaria. Such a difficult piece of apparatus to land, especially when you're up in the rafters, but some really nice work there, catching on straight arms. This group of gymnasts, actually, if you look at qualification scores, Matt, all in the 14s. So a really tight group. Anybody has the opportunity to get onto the podium.
Yeah, well, Joe Fraser will be up fourth. Ilya Kovtun, second highest qualifier. He'll be the next gymnast to go. But this young lad here, I mean, he's got some great style.
Yeah, very nice style, and he was very unlucky not to be able to, not unlucky, he misjudged it and he didn't quite manage the move, but the routine was good.
Well, a score of 12, I'm sure will not threaten for a medal, but it's the benchmark. He literally has set the bar for this high bar final.
High bar has been one of the pieces difficult to get a very high score on, hasn't it, over the last cycle?
Well, there's going to be tenths in this title. Will it go Ilya Kovtun's way? 2 gold medals already at these European Championships. Can he make it a hat-trick?
Lovely full turn from the squat dislocate. Half turn into the handstand, connects it into a beautiful straight Kachev, straddle Kachev. Winds up for another big release. Fabulous full turn, the Casina. The coach just hovers in for his dismount. He has a big triple back to finish. Watch this. Winds up, kicks up, into the air. Huge trip. Oh, it was nearly a bonus. That's the one to beat. He went all out. I think he likes a taste of gold.
He had the lot, and it was a crowd pleaser. It really was. Absolutely phenomenal. The coach is in awe as well. My word, the journey the pair of them have been on over the last few years, leaving Ukraine and continuing to train and compete. Been absolutely phenomenal. And here he is now representing Croatia. 2 golds in the bag already. And what does the next half an hour hold for him?
He looked so secure, didn't he? It never looked in doubt. And I've never seen a higher triple back ever. I have to smile because ever since he was a young junior gymnast, we've seen his coach stand in for his dismounts. He's now twice her size. And you just wonder what she's going to do. He misses it.
Would you fancy that, Christine,
No.
standing on the high bar?
No, I don't think so, but they're a great partnership, obviously. This was very nice. The squat dislocation turns right in handstand. And the full twist over the bar. He does catch on a little bit bent arms. He makes sure he's going to land. But here comes this massive triple back. Look, it's finished by the height of the high bar. So he's just got time to open out and float down to land. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and open to land. Perfect.
Wow.
We thought he had it actually then, didn't we?
Yeah, very close.
It was very close. You're right, I don't know exactly what she would do if it went wrong, because he's about twice the size. And they'll obviously go into the lead by how much, it'll be interesting.
.14 scored, so he's 0.2 down on where he was in qualification. We know it's going to be very close indeed, this final, so Compton looks a little bemused at that score.
Well, his D score's down 0.2 as well, so we might be having an inquiry, because
yeah, sure we will.
See anything there, it was dubious.
No, Seifert of Switzerland next to go. Always just been outside of the medals. 4th place last year and the year before at the European Championships. Can he go one better? 27-year-old.
Switzerland qualified 1 place above Great Britain in the team qualification. So they'll be after real big performances here. He's swinging well. Lovely turn into the handstand, all into the full twisting Kovacs, the somersault over the bar with a full twist. Another one coming here with, and it was straight but without the twist. Really should be easier, but if you just release a little bit too late, you fly away from the bar. He's a gymnast who shows emotion on his face, isn't he? Very disappointed with himself. And that he won't get credited for, because he didn't even touch the bar.
Well, he'll jump up and continue.
I wonder whether he'll go again. I doubt it. No, the in-bar work, very nice in-bar work as well. Out into the Stolder to handstand. Oh, and another super triple back. And that does get the stuck bonus, not that he cares two hoops now.
Fortunately, he won't gracefully. He's a gymnast that's been really unfortunate, hasn't he, where he's top qualification many times and then just can't hold it together for the final.
That bit of adrenaline you get for a final, especially when you know you're capable of a medal, obviously tips him over the edge.
Because that's a big skill there. He gets the combination, the squat, this little half turn. And I really like this in-bar work. Swinging in the Steinman position. One whole mark will be lost for the fall. And it is hard to get high on execution on this piece of apparatus, Chris, but the thing is, the judges are looking for straight arms on the catch, no deviations with the turns into the handstand. So if you're twisting late from that handstand and you're not getting that hand back on, it could be 3 to 5 tenths as well, Matt.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I wonder whether the triple back is going to become commonplace.
So yes, score is unchanged. They put in an inquiry. The crowd aren't happy, and Cofton isn't either, as he posted a 5.6 in qualification, and he's been awarded a 5.4. And what that will be.
Well, I can't see, because it would normally be on a connection, and it might be the squat this little half. He went straight Katchev. Well, you can't challenge that.
Yeah, coach doesn't understand either.
Arena Gorbachev, his coach.
All the whistling is to do with the unchanged score of Cobden, who is competing for Croatia, so in front of this home crowd. Certainly not for Noah Seifert or the effort that he put in.
Being orchestrated by the mascot.
I think Sam in the studio saying that maybe he didn't put a straight Katchev in. But 12.666 for Noah Seifert.
Yeah, so maybe giving it the pike position. That's probably the reason.
Yeah, that they didn't credit it as straight, only as pike.
Eagle eyes in the studio. So all eyes now on Great Britain's Joe Fraser. Took a bronze at the World Championships on this piece last year. He is the current British high bar champion and has very high difficulty as far as the company is concerned here. Potentially the hardest routine that we'll see in this final. If he can match it for execution, he's going to be up there.
Well, it's a big routine and it's full of risk. Squat half into the first release, full twisting Kovac. Winds up now, this will be in the straight position. Kasina. Straight Katchev, straddle Katchev. No problem there in that straight position. Lovely original one arm work. Up with the full turn, that's good to the handstand. Come on, Joe, can he land on a medal? Watch this, kicks up, into the air. Oh, just got a little adjustment. I think that's first place, that's gotta be.
Well, it's got to go into the lead for now. Surely, it was absolutely magnificent from Great Britain's Joe Fraser. Surely he's going to be on the medal podium, but what colour will it be?
Well, full of confidence, full of determination, didn't hold back in any way at all. Look, the squat dislocation with half turn, straight into the full twisting back somersault over the bar. That's how you build all that difficulty. Then in the straight position as well. He didn't break swing. Now that's a straight Katchev when you keep the hips right open and the straddle in combination. He'll have a high difficulty score because he's got so many big difficult skills packed in together. I sort of was hoping he wasn't going to finish with triple back. My heart wouldn't take it. And he didn't. He went for the more secure double straight with double twist. But this has been a great finals from Joe. Couldn't have asked for anything more. 2 twists, 2 straight somersaults.
I thought he had it there. I thought he had it. I think for me the most impressive part of the routine was the squat dislocate with the full turn. It was closest to the vertical that we've seen so far. He has got just amazing spatial awareness. He knows exactly where he is. It's going to be a big score. It's got to be the one to beat.
It will be.
How far into the 14s will it be?
And how difficult a challenge as he laid down for the rest of the gymnasts to follow. At 14.3, he's gone into the lead. That's a big score to try and beat for all of the gymnasts to follow.
5.9 difficulty has gone up a 10th. Has he seen the score?
He has now. Yeah. Yes, huge. 5.9.
Well, nobody has posted above that on high bar.
No.
Let's not get too excited.
Well, there's confirmation that Joe Fraser leads the field on 14.3. Ilya Kovtun on 14. He's in second, and Noah Seifert, Switzerland, currently in third. But there are some big hitters to come. The highest qualifier is the 7th gymnast of the 8 to compete. 19-year-old Russian, and this lad as well, Marius Georgiou. He was European champion back in 2022.
Well, unless these guys up the difficulty, they're going to struggle. I mean, Joe as well had a great E-score as well. It's difficult to get into the 8s on this piece of apparatus, and he had an 8.4.
Yeah, I mean, Joe's difficulty was 5.9. The next highest is 5.6.
Yeah.
If they do the same as in qualification.
Well, the last high bar champion that we had, Great Britain, was Niall Wilson back in 2016, so 10 years ago. Marius Georgiou of Cyprus next to go, the 28-year-old. He scored a 14.1 in qualification.
Also a very elegant and experienced gymnast. But that squat dislocation with full turn was a little bit late. That was better with the half turn. But he's taking several swings before the next element. The full twisting. Kovacs, the straight somersault over with full twist. And then in the tuck position, but he's taking lots of long swings in between the skills, which means he's not linking them. That was a nice hop full turn. You have to show backwards and forward swings. He's doing that very efficiently. Up we go, 2 twists, 2 somersaults, a great landing, but that was not anywhere near the same difficulty level as Joe Fraser.
No, well, Georgiou's had a couple of medals at the Euros. In fact, he's the only gymnast from Cyprus to ever get a medal at the Europeans.
He's a very stylish gymnast, isn't he? And he works the bar well. He's got plenty of height and flight on his release and catches, but you're right, Christine, he takes a lot of swings, and that was a bit late as well, the full turn. You've got to be aiming for the handstand.
Yeah, he did a nice big element there, and then 2 long swings with nothing in before the next difficult element.
Lovely one-arm work as well, just like Joe. See that? Just a little bit past the vertical for me. It'll score well, but I don't think it deserves to go above Joe. second place is. He needs to above a 14 to go above Covington.
I think.
I mean, it was some great execution in there, that's for sure.
Did he have it? Did he get the bonus?
No.
Oh,
there's the
close.
step.
Well, he likes it.
There's great camaraderie between these athletes, isn't there?
Well, I was thinking Joe's 27, he's 28. They've grown up together, haven't they?
Absolutely.
All through junior Europeans.
It's 14.2. He's 0.1 behind Joe Fraser. He moves up into second.
8-7 on execution.
Ilya Covington drops to third. Wow. So Caden Spencer of Bulgaria. Next up, 23 years old. There's 2 gymnasts left.
Well, his mum was in the 1988 Olympics for Bulgaria.
Yes.
Sabrina Habrava. Oh, lovely stall there into a straight Kachev with full turn. Straight Kachev into the Ginga somersault. The only gymnast in qualification to stick landing from the high bar. That's a good position into the full turn to the handstand, but came down the same way.
Oh no, it's gone wrong.
Come on, concentrate. Squat with the half turn. Hop full. Winds up, kicks up, here's a dismount. Double twisting, double back. Well, not today, what a shame.
Yeah.
Brilliant start. I've never seen that before from the stall, the straight Kachev with full turn, so packed with originality.
No, I really liked that skill. I thought it was beautiful and high. He lives and trains in the USA, and you know, there we are. That's from the Stolder into the Kachev with full turn. A little bit of different style. Nice straight Kachev, immediately into the Ginga, but from that moment on, he missed his hand actually, didn't he? As he went under the bar. That's another. That is a lovely view of that skill. Here we go, Kachev, full turn. In a way, the Kachev from the Stolder is more suited than a normal Kachev because it goes up and down a little bit more, doesn't it?
I was thinking often seen more in the women's side on the top bar.
Yes.
Well, he scored a 14 in qualification, so it was a great qualification score, but I don't think he'll get near that today.
No, and with those big deductions, he won't get anywhere near Joe Fraser. So with 2 gymnasts left to go in this final, that guarantees that Joe Fraser has got a medal. He's currently on top of the pile with the gold medal as it stands, as I say, with 2 left to go, one of which is the highest qualifier. So 12.7 for Caden Spencer of Bulgaria, puts him into 4th. Here comes the highest qualifier, 19-year-old Russian gymnast, Saveli Siedin. Put in a 5-5 difficulty in qualification, but very high execution, and he may well up the difficulty now he's in the final.
Well, he's swinging well. Big, high, full twisting somersault in the straight position. And in the tuck, just a little separation of the legs as he catches, but massive height on them. The full turn from the squat dislocation, a tiny bit late. Oh, but this is very nice work, swinging in that grip. He's zippy, isn't he? Fast, dynamic, double twisting, double straight. Ooh. Just a little pace, but that another young star in the making here.
Wow, I mean, that was incredibly impressive. 14.3, the score to beat of Joe Fraser.
Well, I think if he'd have stuck it, he might have gone above. You wound him up and off he went, didn't he? He wasn't hanging about. He was a little bit scrappy in the legs on some of those big releases, but good into the handstand.
Well,
what you can see here, look.
They're probably the cleanest catches we've seen, weren't they?
He scored 14.233 in qualification.
Actually, from there you can see a little bit of an arm flex.
On that one it was.
Yeah, and he only had a 5.5 because he doesn't combine any of the releases to a skill before. So I think Joe's going to hang on. I really do. He's going to hang on to the high bar.
Well, he did hang on to the high bar, Craig, didn't he?
Look, you just see how on both of them the legs there. And you picked that up in the routine, Chris.
But both these young gymnasts from Russia are looking very impressive, aren't they? A whole new generation coming through.
Nobody has stuck the dismount yet, with one to go.
Well, it looks like he stayed with the difficulty. Wondered if he would upgrade. Now he's in the final, but it's a 5.5 on the difficulty, 14.066. Saveli Seiden is in third with one gymnast left to go. So Joe Fraser guaranteed at least a silver. And here is Robin Svogal of Lithuania. He has been and is the current European champion on this piece of apparatus. Can he make it 3 European titles?
Lovely 1.5 twist into the forward long swing. Oh, and that was a bit wild. Squat dislocate with a full turn. He really has to compose himself. That was good. Straight Katchev, Pike Katchev, into a ginger. It's very scrappy. He only had a 5.3 in qualification. Wraps up into a triple back. Well, Christine, that won't be good enough.
I agree, Craig. There were too many errors, and the big step on landing for the dismount. Well, we need to wait to have it confirmed, but I'd be very surprised if that went into the medals. 1.5, the hop, 1.5.
That was way offline as well, don't you think now?
Yeah, now the squat in, full turn out, and the legs were wild, really apart as he shot out. He's got a lovely rhythm to his swing. Good straight arms on all this work. But he wasn't at his best today, I don't think.
No, I think he'll struggle to get a medal. It's very ragged here, trying to get the 3 releases together, but then he caught really close.
And the ginger, when it comes in combination like that, is very low and unimpressive.
Well, 10 years since Niall Wilson became European champion, and what a way to celebrate the 10-year anniversary with another gold.
Let's wait and have it confirmed, Craig.
I'll bet you at the first round of drinks that it's a gold.
I think it's my round tonight anyway.
Brilliant, it will be now.
Let's wait for the score. Who will be next European champion? Joe Fraser in the lead. How far is it going for Robert Svogal?
Score comes in, 13.766 for Robert Torgal of Lithuania. That's 5th place, and that's confirmation. He's done it. The golden boy of British gymnastics, Joe Fraser, becomes European high bar champion. Christine, what about that?
Well done, Joe. He's such an impressive character. opened his own gym, got 1,000 gymnasts coming through the door a week, and he's still finding time to train and push himself. Really, really impressed with this performance here from Joe.
Confirmation of the high bar results. European champion 2026, sorry, in the excitement. Joe Fraser over Marius Georgiou of Cyprus takes the silver, and Sierin Cirelli of World Gymnastics Team 2.